Host the defending champion Boston Celtics. On the Celtics, a lot of injuries allowed as the ball is up. The fourth quarter as well. You're noticing a different lineup for the Celtics as well. No Kristaps Porzingis. He's only played 19 games, but Drew Holiday also dealing with a nagging injury. The Celtics coming off a win over the Golden State Warriors. Interesting number, maybe only interesting to me, as Terrence Mann draws a word from Jack in the Box.
And, you know, from the Celtics perspective, being defending, kind of just grinding your way, trying to find motivation to get back to the playoffs healthy and then defend your title. So it's not easy mentally.
Tatum for a straight-on three. It is good shot of Joe Mazzulla in his third year as head coach for the Celtics. Coffey tries to retaliate.
Rebound's going to be more in that pick and roll scenario. Now you can switch with him instead of
defensive scheme a little bit for Boston. We know that Derek Jones Jr. has been struggling from above the arc, and the Celtics know it too. But we are tied here at threes. Minute gone by.
Well, if Kornet is going to guard him, you got to run him around. You got to move Kornet. Plus, that eliminates a big body inside the lane, which
with the Celtics. When he is on the floor, the defense is at it. So the Clippers once again find themselves tied.
It's very important for the Clippers, Brian, to get shots at the rim. You can't afford to turn the ball over because this Boston team is so explosive in transition, especially via the three-point line, like right there in the dribble drive. Then the shot is up. The last thing you play right into the favor of this Celtics offense.
Coffey below the foul line. Kornet with the
defense. Or you converge your defense, and that opens it up for a drive and kick.
Hauser in the corner for three. Irish game, just 34% in their last 17 games. They've opened up 2 for 2 from above the arc. It's 11-5 in favor of the Celtics. Coffey.
The initial ball defense, because if you don't get beat off the dribble, now you're not caught into help into rotations. And the 2 shots that they made, side 10 off dribble penetration.
Celtics have hit all 5 of their shots. They're actually 3 for 3 from above the arc. More spacing for the Clippers. Porter Jr. with 13 to shoot, picked up by Tatum. Some shot making. 4 of the 5 starters have scored. They trail by 4.
Well, think about this. If you're the Clippers players playing right now, you got to.
Right. It would set an NBA record. It will set an NBA record. Tatum misfired as many threes, and he was quick to point out it's not about offense, it's about defense. What you just said, your guy, keep your guy in front of you. Don't let the drive and the dish happen, and you can control the number. Kornet doesn't bite on the Terrence Mann pump fake. 7 to shoot now for Porter Jr. Gets Brown in his back pocket, gets to the foul line, drifts, and knocks it down. You mentioned longer leash here. There's a little bit of freedom that they are enjoying right now as they cut the lead down to 2.
But if you're scoring baskets or at least get really good attempts, Boston is not able to get out and run. But this right there, good defense right there. Well, Jalen kind of pushed off, but that time Kevin Porter didn't go and bite for anything.
Challenges Kornet. Kornet gets a hand up and maybe blocked that shot. Derek White gets his hands on the ball for the first time here tonight. They head to Tatum. Transition 3. In and out. Rebound Coffey. Whistle, loose ball, foul. Go
defense, especially in transition. So the best defense is going to be the offense that's going to be executed here on this side of the court for the Clippers.
Porter Jr. steps into a 17-footer. It is good. He had against the Bulls, going 1 for 10. White in the corner for 3. In and out. Rebound smothered by Derek Jones Jr. Clippers looking for the lead. Jones, transition 3. It's good. Just
for Derek, but again, having the freedom to feel that you're going to play allows you to.
Making them are guys that make them. This isn't a fluky situation for the Celtics. Hauser at 36%. Here's Porter Jr. Drives downhill on Kornet. Finds it open. Derek Jones Jr. for 3. And now he's front by 2. They initially ruled that Derek Jones Jr., the first one, a long 2. Tatum given all the time in the world, and he knocks it down.
Defensively, no easy buckets.
An all-time wonderful guy. He said, our key is to keep these guys motivated, not in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, but throughout the game. They've dominated the regular season the last 2.5 years. You know there's going to be a lull, especially after you win a championship. There's no doubt in my mind.
Or is it harder to repeat? You know, because challenges, you have them, they're a bit different because of expectations, but hard, you move the ball. When you have the shot, you take it. You know, this is easier said that you got to play some defense and get some stops. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just have to stay with it.
Is reminiscent about the second quarter when we played in Boston. They had 12 threes in the quarter. They scored 51 points, but the Clippers are matching at least offensively. Clippers have tied it up here. They're 11 of 16. Boston 9 for 13. White stripped, loose ball, recovered by Coffey. Here come the Clippers. 4:15 to make it 4:45 to play here in this first quarter. Porter Jr. one-legged fadeaway, and Hauser with a rebound and sends it ahead to White. 9 made shots for Boston. 6 of them are threes. Data inside in with the late Celtics.
And those are the baskets that the Celtics, like the Golden State Warriors during their run, they would get, because the tougher one by Kevin Porter Jr. They able to knock it in.
Picking a pop for Kobe Brown. He doesn't drive. Instead, he dishes. Oh, and it's a better start. They're 12 of 18 from the field and tied with the champs.
And notice this, the majority of the shots coming off assists or the ball movement. So you're not trying to beat this Boston team and say, I need to do it individually. It's a total team effort right now. Peyton Pritchard he's one of those guys that you can never count out. That just knows how to play, man.
He has been incredibly good for the Celtics. Porter Jr. misses on the three. It's not been in his forte this year. Celtics out in front by 2. Inside to Keita. Lays it up and lays it in. The Celtics in the paint in the NBA. We know why. They take a ton of threes. Porter Jr. Pritchard is scrappy. Porter Jr. able to get away. Finds Jones on the wing ahead of the horn. And Derek Jones above the arc. Taylor Shireman is out there as Tatum unloads another 3. Out of bounds. And
very good defense and discipline by the Clippers not to commit a foul and get Boston deep into the shot clock.
Jordan Miller is out there, so too is Bones Highland. Highland has only played 4 first-quarter minutes this year. Brown, strong drive, man cutting in from the weak side, sends it back out to Miller for 3.
A good ball movement, good spacing, good body movement. Terrence read it correctly. Miller just didn't complete the play.
Miller has struggled from above the arc, but is good at getting to the free throw line. Unforced error. Highland. Picked up by Keita. Now this is an interesting matchup. You know, Bones is looking to shoot. He does. It's a long miss. Rebound goes to Man. Tries to bully his way on.
And that's why their second unit is so solid, because you have a playmaker, a distributor, a ball hawk defensively, and a guy that's not going to make it. I mean,
and I love it. He is 7 of 8. He has 17 first-quarter points. He has hit all 3 of his threes. Shireman in the corner cannot respond. Rebound tapped up. Cam Christie checks in. First quarter minutes for him in his career. Highland down the lane. Excellent ball movement here for the Clippers. Jones, the hot hand. Cater with a rebound inside of a minute to play. Clippers lead by 2, shooting 58% from the field. The Celtics at 66%. Tatum now posting on the rookie, Christie. Bones over there to help. Tatum splits it. They should know, or does Bones need to be aware of him?
Because he went on the high side, because you want to force him to the baseline where you have less room to work with in playmaking, rather than Jason Tatum get to the middle and really break down your defense.
A couple of blunders there for the Clippers. Only 3 total turnovers. Celtics by 1. They do not go 2 for 1. It'll be Celtics ball to start the second frame. Tatum with 7 to shoot. Once again on the rookie. The double comes. It leaves Pritchard all alone. He lets it fly. It's blocked by Miller. Miller leaks out to the rim and lays it in. What a play. Pritchard the 3. Timeout. Clippers, however, with the lead, believe it or not. Career high 17 points for Derek Jones Jr. in the first quarter. Pritchard, it's a logo 3. It's blocked again. He recovers. And the Clippers have the rebound. That's 2 blocks by Miller on Pritchard. Highland in the corner, picked up by Cornette. Lane is open. Highland attacks, gets to the rim, and lays it in.
Offense to kind of spread out a little bit. And he had Cornette. No one was on the baseline. So Highland recognized that, went into his move, able to score.
In the quarter, 36 is on the board.
I tell you what, you mentioned this, Brian, the one turnover, which allowed the Clippers to get up more field goal attempts, 24, than the Celtics. I think they were at maybe 21.
Coffee, or maybe Amir Coffee is the right choice, but fortunately, apparently this was the best schedule that the league could come up with. 5 games in 7 days, 6 and 9 if you include the Phoenix game on Monday. Shireman the 3, back iron no, rebound tapped around, great hustle by Walsh. It's back out to Pritchard for 3. It's good.
Offensive rebound shot blocked that time. He got it up.
Highland tries to retaliate and does.
From the beginning.
Tatum goes to work on Brown. Great defense by Kobe Brown, better off.
The unappreciation for this young man's game. Does he do anything like great besides win? That was a tough shot right there.
Brown tied up by Tatum. Oh, it's Miller that bats it. We'll talk about Tatum a little bit later, but it's egregious. It's really borderline insane, some of these things that are said. Another play by Miller. Sends it ahead to Coffee on the break with Pritchard to beat. To the rack. Brown.
Most of the roster
for City last month for the Celtics. Coming off a win in Golden State, a big one. It was 125-85.
I mean, they just demolished
Celtics.
Golden State, man. It was Celtics basketball at its best in that game.
White no. Rebound taken by Brown. Ahead to Coffee. Celtics stay in town. They play off the Lakers tomorrow at Staples Center. Tatum. It's a screen from Cornette. The 3 is en route. Rebound batted around. Tatum. 2-man game with Cornette. Whistle. They go to the quick word from Hunter. Basketball player. Very thick.
Tom Kite.
Little Paul McKeskey.
He got a little chest though. It sticks out a little bit. Not as much as Mr. McHale. But they needed size.
Guys, he's certainly playing free so far tonight.
Well, he's been massive. He's only got 1 bucket, but he's got 2 block shots. He's got a handful of great defensive plays. As Jaylen Brown is back out there, they swing it over to Derek White for 3. It's in the air. It's not there. Rebound tapped up, but not in by Cornette. And a big rebound inside by Kobe Brown, who throws it away.
Yeah, John Cooper was a head coach and great talent, but never could kind of put it all together. Carlos Snow. Lonzo Spellman back in the day. Robert Smith.
Robert Smith is one that I remember.
Yeah, played for the Vikings.
Oh, boy.
Coffee on the break. The intent was good, like you said, but the execution just wasn't there.
The defense by Coffee remains aggressive. Brown. That was the easiest basket.
And also, too, we get the switch. And Derek White was really smart. He saw the switch, and he went right to Jaylen Brown, who sealed himself just a little bit outside of the key and just didn't hesitate, went right over Bones Highland.
Pritchard, plenty of time on the clock here for the Celtics. It doesn't matter. He takes a logo 3. Straight but strong. Highland with a rebound. Celtics now 8 for 23 after going 6 of 9 to open up from 3. Man puts the moves on Cornette. Misses from 10. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Yeah, fading back just a little bit, and as a result, didn't really get his elevation. Man didn't, and left it short. Right, Jaylen Brown and Amir Coffee may have bumped knees. Jaylen at the worst of it. Of course, after I put that stat.
For 11, and they take a 2-point lead. His offense has been in a bit of a holding pattern here, mostly due to turnovers. Highland drives baseline. Speaking of, White gets ahead of the defense, gets right to the rack, and lays it in timeout. Easy assumption, right?
Easy.
Coming out of the timeout, Pritchard with great defense. Ball rolls him above the arc. Lob goes to Bamba as the starters are back out there now for the Clippers. 3 to shoot for Coffee. Step away from 15. It's good.
In Amir's game, that little step back, he's now kind of perfected. Him coming to his left hand and kind of fading. Those are all shots that he's got in the lab, in the gym, and really worked on and utilized here in game speed.
Brown aggressive inside, tied up, whistle, foul. It's on him.
Figure some things out, and it's worked the last not long with Drew Holiday, but it just shows you As talented as Boston is, Brian, you still have to tweak some things sometimes to kind of make it work.
Bamba doing the work. /Somos. Just secure.
What's impressive about Mo Bamba, finally he got his three-point ball going 2 for 4 last game, and he had 7 rebounds.
Clippers 4 for 6 from the line. Celtics 3 for 4 in this first half. Pretty cleanly played game. Keita inside. Nope. Rebound pinballed around, goes to White. Sends it back up top to Hauser for the 3. Finally, the Clippers vacuum in the rebound. The Celtics 9 for 25 from 3. They've taken 39 total shots. Porter Jr. on Keita. Spins up under. Balled off and wisely passes back out to Jones with 10 to shoot. Jones tries his luck. Blocked inside. Rebound pinballed around his. Tatum 4 for 8. Has 11. White drives on Porter Jr. Bamba reaches in. White recovers and flings a 3. Another offensive rebound for White. It's Brown trapped a bit on the baseline. 9 to shoot. Clippers clear it, but another second chance, I should say, for the Celtics. They've got 4 more shots on goal for the Clippers. Coffey against Hauser. Another shot.
Yeah, that's this development of your game over the years to add something to it to make you oh man.
You know, it's funny, he's related to Ty Lue, and Ty was asked about it before the ball game. When did you know he could be an NBA player? He says, I really didn't until he went to Duke. He wasn't able to see him play much. Back in those days, there wasn't a league pass for high school and all that stuff, and Brown attacks.
I'll go back to
Settled by that, and I think it keeps him hungry. It keeps him edged.
Shoulder. That wasn't his natural way
Be the
of playing.
villain, yeah. He didn't like it.
That's not natural. Jason is allowing that to fuel him, but not allowing that to drive him so much that he's not playing the kind of game that he's capable of playing.
Coffey all week. And Amir by 1. Stolen it. We saw this the other night with the Chicago Bulls. A team that's now playing with a lot of confidence could make this a very challenging second half for the Celtics. That said, there's a lot of ball game to be played. Keita inside, he lays it in. Doesn't play a ton, but boy, I think he makes an impact almost every time he's on the floor, certainly against the Clippers.
No, he's a good rim protector too. In that time, a lob threat, but also offensive rebounding.
Loose ball on the floor, and it's a mosh pit that follows.
We're in the season where, you know, it's just like when the Bulls need motivation. You know what I mean?
Well, Michael never needed motivation, but sometimes a guy like Dennis Rodman, as we learned in The Last Dance, had to go blow off some steam. And
that wasn't.
I hear
you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that Michael would not allow it.
And that's my point. And that's my point. Is because of Michael. It's a lot easier too to isolate yourself and get away.
Well, there's easier things this year and this time, and there was harder things. There's a mix of both. It's tough with social media. It was easier without social media, but then those guys are playing every night, back-to-backs on commercial flights. Late shot clock 3 for Porter Jr. It's good. Tatum coming off the screen. Rebound is up for grabs. It goes to Terrence Mann. Tatum recovers, tied up again by Porter Jr. Brown controls for Boston. Two-for-one opportunity for the Celtics. They'll have the ball to start the third as well. Tatum gives it up to Hauser for the 3. It's good, and Hauser's been amazing by 1. We've gone back and forth the entire game. Celtics have led by as many as 6. Clippers have had a 3-point lead. Brown alone inside, but Porter Jr. can't get it to him. 7 seconds separate the 2 timers. Another 3 by Porter Jr. Rebound goes to Tatum. Plenty of time here for the Celtics. Tatum on the move, the 3. In and out. And the Clippers hold.